What is the cost of insulin? Approximately 7.6 million Americans use injectable insulins. These people include people with type 1 diabetes who do not produce their own insulin in their body at all due to an autoimmune condition, people with type 2 diabetes who have become resistant to the amount of insulin that their body creates, therefore needing to supplement it, and people who have gestational diabetes or have injury to their pancreas or a cancer of the pancreas, which is where in your body insulin is made. We use insulin to utilize sugar as energy. Everything we eat breaks down into either sugar or fat for energy. People who do not have any insulin to use the sugar as energy end up with a buildup of the sugar, and that can create high blood sugars. They also start to burn fat instead of the sugar because they can't burn the sugar. And the fat can leave behind traces of acid in their blood. The only way to clear that acid, unfortunately, is insulin. So they can end up with long-term issues, whether they have high blood sugar just because they're not giving themselves enough insulin to bring it down, or if they have high blood sugar over a long period of time with the acid. This can lead to vision loss, kidney and liver damage and failure, and many other health conditions. Insulin only costs approximately $3 to $6 to make a vial. However, at the pharmacy, it can easily cost hundreds of dollars to consumers. This is due to copayments and deductibles for insurance. And unfortunately, those who do not have insurance end up paying even more than those who do have insurance for access to insulin. Because of this, people ration their insulin and do not take the actual dose that they need to, and they take less. This can lead to high blood sugars, and if they end up with too much acid in their blood, it can lead to a condition called diabetic ketoacidosis, where they end up very sick, often hospitalized, and it can lead to death if it is not dealt with properly. Insulin was originally discovered in 1921 by a team at the Toronto University. They were so excited to have discovered something so important to the lifestyle and ability to live for people with diabetes that they opened up their patent and sold it for $1. So anybody who wanted to work to improve the insulin that they had created could do so to create more equitable access. Unfortunately, this did not happen in America. America took capitalism and started making improved versions of insulin that were incrementally better, which meant that they could get a new patent every single time. However, their old insulin could not then go to a generic because it wasn't as effective as the new version of insulin. What we can do as social workers to help support those with diabetes is we can check in with our clients and make sure that they're taking their insulin as prescribed. If they are rationing, we can talk to them about barriers, if it's cost or if it's access to health insurance. If it's health insurance, we can help them sign up for state insurance or refer them to somebody who can help them with this. Finally, we can work to support policy, both state and federally, to help cap the price of insulin. Many of the companies have stated that they are going to cap their own prices. However, creating policy that will be lasting and not at the whim of the manufacturers is very important. There is one program in California that they are working to develop, produce, and distribute their own insulin at cost to residents. And there's also a new bill being brought to Congress by Bernie Sanders to cap the price of insulin. This is very important as it speaks to fair and equitable access to healthcare and medication, and all of our clients deserve the dignity and the humanity of knowing that they will survive another day. Thank you so much.